Subscribe to Kiwi Box.
That's the one.
Yeah.
What's up, team? Welcome back to Kiwi Box. It's been a while. Been keeping busy with my other channel, Big Boys Boxing. The link is in the description. If you haven't checked it out already, shoot over, have a look, subscribe. You get much more action over there at the moment. But this card has finally been announced. There's been a lot of speculation going on about whether it's actually going to happen on April 20th. This was supposed to be the card that Dillian Whyte was going to headline against an unnamed opponent, and there's been many talking about possibly Lucas Browne and Dave Allen headlining this card, and it looks like it's going to be a co-headline. So there's another fight on there in Dereck Chisora versus Senad Gashi as well as the headline event. So we'll start off with this one here. Lucas Browne versus Dave Allen. It's a fight that's been brewing for a while. Dave Allen hasn't been in the ring for quite some time, but I'm sure he's going to be ready for this fight. It's a pretty decent fight for him, and I think it's possibly winnable. Reason being, I think Lucas Browne is a knockout waiting to happen. He suffered a very brutal knockout loss to Dillian Whyte last year, and he's been trying to work his way back into contention since. He stopped at Julius Long. He's recently fought Kamil Sokolovsky, who's a journeyman with a losing record, but he's the kind of guy, if you don't pay attention, he can actually box. And Lucas Browne found that out the hard way. He got knocked down in that fight, and he didn't look great in that fight. But he did, however, get the win. Many say he didn't actually win, but it's in the books. No point in arguing it. But the fight itself, I think it's very competitive. I'm still going to favour Lucas Browne. I think he's the much better boxer. But Dave Allen has pretty good defense, a good chin, and he's able to take a lot of shots and gas his opponents out, and then come in with that big overhand right, surprise his opponents, and sometimes get them out of there, like we saw him do against Nick Webb. He also had a fight against another guy, can't remember the name of him off the top of my head, but it was a much harder fight than Dave Allen expected. The guy's name is someone Bracamonte, but it was a decent fight to watch. Dave Allen did come away with the win in that, so that was at the end of last year as well, so it's a pretty good fight. Like I said, I'm picking Lucas Browne in the fight. I'd put it at about 60-40 and wouldn't be exactly surprised if Lucas Browne ended up getting knocked out with one of those big shots, but we'll see. Definitely worth a look. The other heavyweight dust up on the card is this one, Dereck Chisora versus Senad Gashi. Now a lot of you will say, Senad what? Who is this dude? Well, this guy is actually pretty fucking dangerous. He fought Tom Schwartz last year, and up until then he was 16-0 with 16 KOs. This guy comes to fight, he's a scrapper. Now he fought Tom Schwartz, and it went 6 rounds before Gashi was disqualified. He was full on brawling. Tom Schwartz didn't know what to do with him. He was on the canvas. I thought it was from a pretty decent shot. I can't even remember what he actually got disqualified for. I think it was for holding and hitting or something like that. But he was warned multiple times and he kept doing what he was doing, so he got disqualified and took a loss. But he's got a lot of fire in him, the Spaniard. Even after the fight had finished, he was going over to Tom Schwartz and saying, come on, let's freaking get it on. And they had to get pulled apart. A lot of fire in him. He also fought Carlos Takam after that and gave a pretty good account of himself. Now don't forget, Carlos Takam was outboxing Dereck Chisora before Dereck Chisora landed a big shot and knocked Takam out when he started gassing. So it kind of, you can give a bit of a triangle theory thought on it. It was around the same time that Chisora knocked out Takam that the refs stopped the fight against Gashi. Now Gashi has a good chin, he's got a big right hand, he can bang, but he's not the best boxer. But fear not, it will certainly be an entertaining fight. We know Dereck Chisora always comes to fight, well, most of the time, but he's in very good shape. He's under good management with David Hay these days. He's got a good incentive to try and make it back up to the top level of the division. Now Senat Gashi, he's going to see this as an opportunity after seeing Dereck Chisora spark knocked out, and he's got a big punch. Now, Dereck Chisora is going to have a couple of inches height and reach on this guy. Gashi's only 6 foot and half an inch tall, but like I said, keep an eye out because this is going to be a very exciting fight. So we'll have a quick look at the rest of the card here. We've got Joe Cordina is going to be fighting Andy Townend. It's not a bad fight. I mean, neither guy is exactly elite, but definitely worth a look. We've got up and coming prospect Josh Kelly be fighting a Polish fighter, Ranowski. I'm not going to try and pronounce that first name. He's 17-0, but he doesn't have a high knockout ratio. We'll just have a quick look here if you don't know who he is. So yeah, he's ranked 72nd in the world, second in Poland. He's got a winning record, obviously, but yeah, he's only got a 18% KO ratio. It's only got 3 KOs on his whole record, but he's unbeaten, so for Josh Kelly it could be a pretty decent scalp. We'll go back, and also we have on here Conor Benn, who's fighting the notorious TBA at this stage. But remember, both Conor Benn and Josh Kelly are in the same weight division, and it's been rumored that they are talking about fighting each other. So if both of these guys do well on this card, it's a high possibility that they could both be fighting each other sometime this year. So pretty decent card we've got there. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's the best card we've had come out of the UK for a while. So yeah, enjoy, and yeah, let us know what you think of the fights, and leave some comments in the comment section below, and we'll get some conversation going. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up if you have enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, and do subscribe, by the way. Also subscribe to Big Boys Boxing, link is in the description. That's me, I'm out. See you.